When I was much younger, I was a big fan of Prince the musician, and then it got a bit confusing when he changed his name to that squiggly line. Now that seemed to still work for him as the years went on right till the end, but Facebook have gone from what we all know them as to Meta, and they have some underlying issues there as well, and they seem to be pinning everything on the metaverse. So will it work for them going forwards? Well, in Chart of the Day, I'm going to have a look at the technical analysis, see what's happening with the price, because they've got earnings coming out next Wednesday, 2nd of February, and it could be an interesting time for the price. So let's get on with the analysis. What can we learn from the weekly line chart for Facebook? Well, it's all about really where we're at the moment, that sort of $290 area, which is also on the longer term 61.8% key Fibonacci line. And then if we hop to the left hand side, we can see a lot of price data there through most of 2020 into early 21, and then hopping back over to the right, the volume profile, you can see all that volume through that period as well. And then another key area below that, down to the other important 38% and 23% Fibonacci lines, and again with a similar volume profile set up there. And in terms of price, we can see the steady decline from the summer of 21, down about 24%. So bad news next week in earnings. Could see price, like I say, break that key area. Maybe, it could stay within that yellow block zone, which takes it down to the sort of $260 area. Really bad news, and it could be down to that earlier yellow block area in the early 200s. But if it's good news in earnings, we could see that bounce back, because like I say, 61.8% Fibonacci line has looked like a nice area to build some support before, like I say, bouncing on upwards. For you Facebook bulls out there, using the 4-line break chart to time our way back in to give us some sort of numbers, potential entry points. 303 for being more aggressive, 310 more conservative for an upside reversal. So we're looking at just about over a year's worth of data here for Meta, and signals all bearish at the moment. Volatility dropping off under its longer term moving average, and volume all bearish, creeping up to just about above its longer term moving average. Heading on to price, well, it had been in that wide 2 standard deviation regression pink light blue bands, and only recently has broken south of that, and we do have a sell signal in place from the 2-line pink box breakout system. So all in all, looking pretty gloomy for Facebook at the moment on the technicals. I'm using a $3 block size for Facebook on the Renko chart. Now all our signals again are bearish, trend downwards, bearish from the late summer of last year. And just want to focus in on where we are Fibonacci wise. It's at that key sort of point there on the chart, and as you can see, you go across to the left there, sort of next target is that big noise zone, 260 to say nearly $280 to the downside. So in the short term, bad news next week on the earnings, could see the price down into there. Positive reaction from here, because it hasn't wanted to go lower before, just a few weeks ago. Then we could be talking 330, 350 if there's some really good earnings news next week. So giving Facebook a score based purely off the technicals, then it is all looking very bearish. If we head into the top right, for those bulls that are out there looking for that reversal in price, then $303, $310 could be the next upside entries for you. Heikin-Ashi, Renko all very bearish, heading into the targets. The upside 1.47, 2.3521, and the downside 1.22 and just over 2 to 1 there, but all looking pretty bearish at the moment on the technical front. If it's not good earnings on the 2nd from Meta, then it could be a case of the stock price heading further south. It's going to need something quite significant to switch the momentum round to the upside. So watch closely that announcement and let me know in the comments below what you think of Facebook and where it could be headed next in terms of price. If you want to trade Facebook, I'll put some links in the description below from wherever you are in the world, whether you want to trade stocks, options, CFD, spread betting. I'll cover that off, like I say, in the description below. Now, if you've liked today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subs button and bell buttons to receive further notification of content I'm going to be producing just like this. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.